Hi, I'm John Mayfield, the real estate tech guy with another Global Real Estate School podcast. Welcome to the podcast. I am John Mayfield, the real estate tech guy, and today we're going to look at a question, an exam question, sample question on agency. Now, the last few days we've been talking about this word called agency and what a real estate agent owes their client or the principal when they enter into an agency agreement. So we remember the acronym COLD, C-O-A-L-D. An agent owes their client care, obedience, accounting, loyalty, and disclosure. So let's take a look at a very easy sample exam question just to test your knowledge on this topic of agency. And the question is this. I have it in the show notes, but I'll read it to you. What is fiduciary? Principal, agent, mortgage, escrow account. Again, what is fiduciary? Principal, agent, mortgage, escrow account. And the answer is agent. That's right. A principal is the client, which could be a seller or a buyer. It could be a tenant or a landlord. And the fiduciary is the agent. The agent owes fiduciary obligations, care, obedience, accounting, loyalty, and disclosure. I got my license, as many of you know, in 1978, started practicing real estate, went back about a year later and got my broker's license and was practicing real estate, working with lots of buyers and sellers. And unfortunately, we learn this information in school, and then we get out in the real world and we start practicing, and perhaps a lot of the information we learn during the course or during our real estate classes just doesn't stick there like it should, and we know it's there, but we just go on and do business as normal. Fast forward to 1987, I'm starting my pre-licensed real estate school, and I'm getting ready to prepare and teach my first group of students. Now, there's an old saying that says if you really want to know a subject matter, just prepare to teach it to a group of people, and that is so true. So I'm studying, I'm preparing, I'm looking at test questions, and I'm into this topic called agency. And I have to tell you, it really dawned on me that I was not practicing agency like I really should be practicing as a real estate professional. I mean, when I started thinking and really pondering about this fiduciary concept of COLD, C-O-A-L-D, the care and all the duties of care that could come about, whether you're working as a seller's agent or a buyer's agent, it's kind of mind-boggling. The things we need to do and are required to do as agents for our client, and being obedient, being loyal. I mean, there are many types of situations where agents do not necessarily mean to be unloyal or disloyal to their client, but they can say the smallest bit of information that can all of a sudden put their client in a bad negotiating situation. We probably all have done that unintentionally. So when I got to studying and preparing to teach these real estate students, and I was really into the topic on agency, it changed my whole perspective on how I am to operate as a real estate professional. And I hope you, either as a consumer or a soon-to-be real estate student, or perhaps you are right in the midst of the real estate course, that you understand your duties and obligations as an agent to your client. They are very important, and they mean a lot, and they should be anchored around your heart and soul to give your client those fiduciary duties that you are required to provide them. So don't forget, what is fiduciary? Agent. And do not forget COALD, care, obedience, accounting, loyalty, and disclosure. Thank you for listening to the podcast for Global Real Estate School. I'm John Mayfield, the Real Estate Tech Guy. Go out and make it a great day.